Welcome everyone! I hope everyone's doing well on this most Friday of Fridays. Welcome, welcome. I am Spacey Bottotelli. I am a Gadgeteer Bat and a game developer. And today we are doing game development things. So many good beans in the chat today. Oh my goodness. Hi guys, Drive has Mike temporarily, since apparently you have a date with Destiny. Haz, I said Haz, Blake, Rob, Argo, Elfie, and welcome! Okay, so Atlantis is done now. And by done I mean playable from start to finish. There's a few bits of polish that I want to maybe get done this stream. But to start with, I guess I can play through what I have so far. Then kind of share my thoughts on the things that I could polish and improve. But yeah. Her name is Destiny? Really? Oh, hello Aslax. Hi Double Cakes. Ah!
Rob Rauner gifted a tier 1 sub to edgedrive_r.
Thank you.
Given 137 gift
Thank
subs
you
to the
for
channel.
gifting a subby to Edge Drive. Let's go. Enjoy your emotes, Edge. Also, speaking of Edge, he cooked with the tile set for this level, if you haven't seen it yet. Alright, let me see. I'm just gonna get right into it. I just need to pause my music first. Ba, 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 ba. I guess I could play it through my save file. Yeah, everyone's been cooking. Also, Saturn, thank you for care combo. Okay, I'll take Sippy and Stretchy. I assume that volume is still good. Alright, Sippy has been taken. I will take Stretchy. Oh, also, I installed some like movable armrests on my desk, so that way I can keep my shoulders back when I work, because I have a habit of hunching forward when I'm focused. So they're quite cool. I can swivel them in different positions, and it just allows me to kind of like rest my shoulders way further back than my desk goes. Well, okay. Same the hunching. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, it's so tricky with the way that my desk is shaped. Okay. Oh, why is my controller not working? Oh, okay, there we go. What? Okay. Just gonna hop over to World of Nature real quick. I think I've got it set up to where you can access it. Yes, I have. There's no intro cutscene left yet. Okay. For now, the stage is using Belltown's Underground theme as a placeholder. Oddly enough, I do think it fits the stage quite well. But we got somebody who's gonna be cooking like a Gura-centric theme for this level. Okay, so yeah, you can jump in and out of the water. There's like pockets of air. And you have to light both beacons in different areas to get through. Okay, so need to find both of them. Wow. Nice. Yeah, this part really doesn't have any hazards, just to get you familiar with the beacons and the bubble tunnels. And after the first checkpoint, I start introducing enemies. No, don't shoot Iris. I'll see you later, Mike. Wow. You want a headcanon that Gura put all those locks to keep people out? Oh, I'm down with that headcanon. Alright, we restored the first coral reef. Slack says it might be worth making the pockets that you need to light pillars for a darker color or grayscale when impassable. Oh, true, true. It's Gura. Ah. Miss First Letter of the alphabet herself. Oh, you didn't see the sub before? It's in the ending cutscene of the beach level, which I am currently working on. I do want to finish it this stream, actually. Okay. Wow. I love the big pillars here. They're so imposing. Got a shark statue. Ah, okay. This part. And this is the part where it kind of like teaches you that the momentum that you enter the bubble in will determine like your trajectory and how you bounce along the terrain. Oh, thank you, Argo. This is going to be the music for the Belltown Library. And then we'll make a different song for this level. Nice. Oh, that's satisfying to pull off. So we got another outdoor section here. I really like the effect that I was able to pull off with the school of fish for this particular enemy. And when you destroy it, all the fish scatter. Okay. Yeah, I put a little bit of scenery in the air here just so that you can tell that there's more stuff over here for you. I would like to see eventually if maybe I could add like a secondary background to this level so that like the second half of the level would have like a different vibe. It has also been suggested to me that there could be some kind of like screen tint when you're actually like in the underwater sections outside. I'm not yet sure how to pull that off. Because the way that these dry areas work is that they are like really huge collision boxes. So I guess I need to play around with like color squares and see if I can figure out something that way. But I do agree that like above water and underwater could maybe use a bit more distinction besides the background color. Oh, hi Don, hello. Hope you're doing well. Okay. Okay, this is the last room. Okay, first beacon. Nice. That feels satisfying when you chain like, separate, like, dash bubbles together. I kind of feel like maybe eventually I want to retool this part, just so that you kind of have to, like, chain together the bubble areas in order to get around. Maybe, like, get rid of the platforms and replace them with bubbles, bubble zones. Nice. And with the death of that monster in the center, the entire fish ring has dispersed now. And there's the golden gear, but is trapped in the jellyfish. So we gotta restore the coral. Fun fact, coral are natural predators of jellyfish. I did not know this. I looked it up because my original plan was that the coral would draw in jellyfish, but logically the opposite would happen. Yeah, I can't believe it, but it's true. Like, because coral aren't plants, they're animals. And I guess the tiny little polyps kind of like pull them in, like Venus flytrap style. But yeah. So that is Deaths of Atlantis so far. Quite like how it has turned out. Something else that I did that's really cool. It's still a work in progress, but Nitro at you. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, something else that I did that is quite cool. Crony has her clock halo now, but she won't get it until like the end game. But I started like coding it so that it kind of like the hands like animate based on your file time. And it also changes its position and angle based on the animation that is currently playing for Crony. The unfortunate thing about the way I have it set up is that I have to hard code the coordinates for every single frame of animation. So it's been a bit tedious, but as long as I hard code like maybe like 1 or 2 animations a day, then it should be fine. I'll just take it slow. But I did code most of her like essential animations, so I could show that off. Okay, I'll just go into the garden hub. Okay. Why not just make the halo a child of the player character? Oh yeah, it is, basically. So, look, it moves around. I haven't rigged it to the air attacks yet, but I've rigged it to the ground attack, I've rigged it to dashing, cartwheeling, jumping, chronicopter. It's kind of funny that we did chronicopter the way we did, because like according to her fans, her clock halo is the source of like the helicopter stuff. But I don't want to code a different animation specifically for it. At least not yet. But it looks super nice. I like it. So cool. It is like hooked up to your file time, so the seconds match the seconds on that, and then the minutes hand also like slowly moves. Dark Koopa, hi! Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you're doing well. Waiting for Godot live footage. Yeah. I'm just gonna take a sip real quick. Good stuff. But yeah, I'm genuinely surprised how good it feels with her sprite set. I'm not entirely sure how to handle it once you actually get the Chrono Gear, because her clock halo is representative of the titular Chrono Gear, so you'd get like souped up time powers because of it. I'm not sure if the clock halo would only appear when you're using those powers, or if it would just like always appear after you unlock it, and then maybe you can like toggle it on and off, just like visually. I'm not sure yet. I'll have to give it some thought. Okay. Nice. Oh, Godot is streaming? Does Godot have a Twitch account? If so, I'm quite surprised. Okay. It does. Oh, that's cool. What the heck? Alright, so... for Atlantis, what could I do with the color tint? Like, I don't really want to change the color of the terrain too much. Because it already kind of is tinted in a way that implies that it's underwater. So I guess maybe I could just like add some color rectangles everywhere. I'll add a child object for those. So I'll put like water tint. And the nice thing about Godot is that under visibility, you have two fields for colors, modulate and self-modulate. Self-modulate is only if you want to change the color of the parent. But if you pick a modulate color, then all of the node's children will also inherit that color. So we'll do the modulate. But first I'm going to add a color rectangle as a base. There we go. And I want to set the order like maybe like this. I'll also set this to inherit the parent's material. So we can add like a little bit of like additive material if we want, or like... Okay, how do I want to handle this? Okay, I do want a canvas material. Multiply maybe? That might be cool. So if we add kind of maybe a cyan tint of sorts. Ooh. Green looks kind of spooky. Red does too. Oh, whoa, okay. Purplish. Very interesting. Okay. But I think I should probably stick to the blues. We'll do something like that initially and then see how that feels. So now, I really don't have a choice but to just kind of like weave these around the dry areas that we have. Okay. I'll just do this. Add another one. Another one. How do I line this up? Okay. I'll just have to wing it. There we go. So we'll do this. What's this warning? Oh, it's just changing the Z index. I'll just move that down there and change the Z index of the parent. Cool. I'm not sure why that's a warning, because a lot of times it's intended behavior on my part. Stick to the blues music genre. So we'll do this. Okay. Let's just see how this feels first. Actually, no. I'll go ahead and I'll go ahead and do all the other places first. Wow. Oh, dang it. So I'm gonna have to do this. Yeah, I wish there was a more, like, elegant way of doing this, but it's fine. Thankfully, we have the parent node to help us with, whenever we need to modify, like, the material of the colors. Okay, where's the seam here? There we go. Alright, underwater right here. And I think that's it. Okay. Something else that I wanted to maybe fix up. Oh right, the bubbles. But aside from that, something else that I wanted to fix up is this is like the last level that players unlock in nature. But unlike its counterpart in Hoshinova Castle in the World of Space, it doesn't really have any like heavy-hitting enemies. So I think like I need like a big, tanky, dangerous type of foe to kind of like round out the enemy roster. Because like the most that the enemies do in this level is take pot shots at you, and because Iris heals you so frequently, it's never survival is never really an issue. Where's my tile set? Okay, I found it. Okay, so I'm thinking I'll just get rid of this. Lance, Charleston! Hi. Hope you're doing well. Doing good? Nice. Always good to hear. So let's try extending this upwards a bit. Yeah, maybe we could do like this. Well. Okay. Sweet. So I think this should be a little bit more fun, because I really liked the part when I was playing where I kind of went like activated this beacon, and then when I was backtracking back to the start, I like approached this diagonally and I just like emerged from there, and then I dropped down here. Yeah, something maybe I could do actually is just like get rid of the water here, make this whole area dry, and then just kind of like have more of those like bubble areas that I can chain together. But I don't know. It's just because there's this big like room right before that has no water in it. So I just felt like I wanted to have a little bit more swimming. But yeah, the transition is not very elegant between the surface and the water here. So let me give that a try. What door? Is it this one? No. There we go. Okay, so maybe we could enter the water, like, just in this area up here. Okay. Alright, we got that. So now I need to change the color rectangle. Why won't it let me change the size of this one? It let me change the size of the other ones by dragging. Condition parent rect size x equals 0 is true? What? Is it because it's a parent of an area 2D? Is that the only reason? Let me try moving it away. Whoops. No, it's still doing it. I don't understand. Cause like... I can change it like, through the inspector. Like if I play with the numbers through the inspector, just like change the size this way, then I can resize it, but not by clicking and dragging. Yeah, it probably is because it's a control object, isn't it? Alright, let's see. Scale. Okay, 3D4. Nice. So now there's this tint box that only needs to really apply up here, I guess. Okay, so because of that, I need to add some bubbles up here. Okay. I'm gonna take Zippy. Good stuff. Thank you for kick on ball. So if we do this... Maybe I could add like platform right here. Then we go down here. Oh, okay, I got an idea. Since this is going to be solid until we hit both beacons, we can have the player be able to rebound off this. Something like that. Okay. So now let me add the bells and whistles. Well, whoops. Will the creatures that remain there be sharks as guardians? I don't understand the question. Nice. Oops. Oh, hi Luminous, thank you for the lurk. Well... Well, now I don't want any. Well, actually, it might be fun to have notes embedded in the bubbles. Let me give that a try. Nah, I'll play around with it later. Oh, wait, unless... Okay. Da-da. Yeah. Maybe. I just have to move the shark lasers so that they are not shooting inside the bubble. So I'll put that there. I'll put that there. You're gonna lurk a little? Think you're in the zone? Awesome! Yeah, Edge Driver's cooking with another tile set. As always. Okay, so there's that. Now, I have to think about what kind of heavy hitter I want in this level. I have a couple ideas. One is something Ep suggested, is like an enemy that can crawl across the walls and ceilings and kind of like shoot like volcanic projectiles. I was also thinking maybe there could be an enemy that just pops out of like holes in the wall and ceiling, and it's like huge, like a big like a giant fish head or something. It just pops out and then it kind of like launches like a huge column of lava forward, kind of like Quickman lasers almost, except not instant kill. That would be fun. I have to kind of imagine how or if I need to restructure the level to accommodate such an enemy. That's the tricky part about coming up with new enemy designs after you've already finished the level that they appear in. Because depending on their behavior, you want to maximize, like get the biggest use out of them, and that can sometimes require retooling a room or two. Would an eel work? An eel would be fun to play around with. It could even be the case where instead of firing a projectile, the eel just kind of like swims forward and like it enters, like there's two like holes on opposite sides of the room and it just kind of swims through them. And then maybe they can be defeated if you're careful. Let me try sketching a few things in my sketchy program. Yeah, I'm a bit eepy. Yesterday was a bit draining for reasons I would prefer not to disclose. No, let's stick to this size. So let's see, what does an eel look like? I'm gonna pull up a reference image. Let me see. Eel. Nice. Okay, we got a few options for how we can tackle this. Okay, bottom mouth has to be shorter. Never mind. Whoops. Handover, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Yeah. Nice. Caleb Gaming 6, thank you for the follow as well. Ah, so many cool people. And thank you for head pats. Eat. Wow. Okay. Kinda want to round this out a little bit more. And I want like a volcanic look, so I assume most of it would be like an ash color. Well, I think the silhouette is gonna be the key here. It needs a strong silhouette. I'm gonna take another sippy. Looks like a hand crab. Yeah. Maybe it needs teeth. But I don't feel like something that spits magma would necessarily have to have teeth. But maybe just for the intimidation factor. Okay, maybe like... get a little, like, spine thingy there. Maybe not big teeth, just like tiny teeth. Well, I'll just start stamping these in relatively even positions. Okay. Starting to look like something, I think. Oh, purple lemons. Thank you so much. Ah, yeah, I'm very proud of the work that my art mama has put into my model. I think the way I would probably handle this is I would make the jaw a separate object, so that way we can kind of like turn it smoothly. Let's add a bit of a groove here so it has a visible nose. Maybe move this down a little bit. Like that. looks pretty neat. But yeah, basically it would just like spit like a column of lava forward. Like that. Blah. But I'll play around with it a bit later. Because there's other things that I would like to work on. But yeah, I do like the idea of having like a beam spammer. Alright, I need to see if this like effect is something that feels nice. Okay, what's the color here? Oh. Yeah, I wish I could only tint the sprites, not the background decorations, because I like the way that the background stuff looks without the tint. But let me just see how it looks first. Could be rocky stalactite type of teeth. Oh, that's true. Maybe make it more like it's made of volcanic rock. Oh, I forgot to turn off the Chrono Gear. Okay. Let me just turn that off real quick. There we go. Okay. I'll take another sippy. Like, if I wanted to take the easy way out, I would just buff the damage that enemies do in this level, but I feel like that would feel strange because they attack with like such small projectiles that you would not expect to do much damage. So we do now have a more clear distinction between water sections and not water sections, but we lose kind of the brilliance of a lot of the light effects underwater now. So I'm not entirely sure how to address that. Yeah, those are big jellyfish in the background. I was surprised to learn that not only do coral prey on jellyfish, but jellyfish are like kind of like pests in a lot of oceans. And like the dwindling of coral reefs is causing their populations to explode. So that's kind of interesting. Oh, thank you for head pats. Oh, I've heard good things about Aquaria. I haven't played it, though. I've also heard good things about this, like, platform series called Starfy. Based on the screenshots, it has kind of a Kirby vibe, almost. But I was, like, Googling, like best underwater levels in platform games. Starfy came up, also Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, which I have played. Swimming feels very good in that game. Rayman Legends also came up, I think. Was it Legends or Origins? I don't know, I haven't played Rayman before. Like, this effect is fine for now, just for the sake of visual clarity. But eventually I do want to figure out a way for the lighting effects to ignore it. Maybe I could just place the lighting stuff on a much higher like Z order. Yeah, let me try that real quick. So we have the beacons. That's the first. Come on. Okay, these two lights. Now, okay, there's no clipping there. That's fine. Let's put these like right 3 layers above. That should be enough, I think. No, it's not. Okay. Let's do 2 more. There we go. Now we can see them through that effect. What else kind of needs it? Maybe these, not... Though it's not as necessary, I don't think. Well, I can give it a try anyway. What is that, a lamp? Okay, yeah, I named it lamp. The Z index is already pretty high, so I think it already is set to like overlap. Okay, I'm gonna give that. I also want the tint to be less like blue and more like cyan color. So let's push that over like this way. Oh, that's weird. It's just like straight up darkening it because the background already is like a cyan color. But, okay. I'll just give that a go. Okay. Well, this feels interesting. Like, the cyan glow makes it feel a bit more harsh. But it also does match the foreground better. There's a very clear distinction now. Yeah, maybe I could tone it down just a teensy bit. It does feel nice and creepy, though. Well, I can't remember if I mentioned this last stream, but I did, under haste, I changed it so that the spin attack that you do, if you hold it down, it becomes a 3-hit combo, rather than just like always spinning all the time. I think that adds some nice variety. But if you want the old behavior, you can just like rapidly tap rather than hold. Okay, I did mention it before? Okay, sweet. Nice. Ah. Nice. Alright, let's see how the second outdoor section feels. Oh yeah, I want to test out the final room too. Okay. Okay. So there's no more water in this room, it's all dry. Ow. Yeah, Alfie, I do actually have a failsafe programmed if your angle is straight on and you like bump into like a corner. But maybe we could code it to have a bit more leniency if the angle is like too shallow for a particular area. Oh crap, there's no way to actually reach the ending. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Sir Dan. Okay. So let's raise the tint a little bit. And then let's add some platforms up here. I also want a platform right here, just to make it a little less awkward. Okay. And then we need some platforms up here. I guess we could extend it across the whole thing. Fuzzy Beard, thank you for care combo. Okay, I'll take Sippy and Stretchy. Good stuff. Stretch. Oh my goodness. I don't think I have platform staircases in this tile set. I do for the construction materials, but not for the Atlantean platforms. But, I think this could still look good. If I like... Oh yeah, this would be Stretchy song. Take a sippy, take a stretchy, take a sippy, sippy, stretchy. Take a stretchy, take a sippy, take a stretchy, take a sippy. That's probably fine. Guess I could do like this. Also, it's on the wrong layer. There we go. Okay. Whoops. Wrong layer. Okay. That should probably work. Wait, I got an idea to make it a bit more interesting. E. Yeah, near the end of yesterday's stream, like, I guess the team caught wind that I was having a hard time. Just, like, in general. And, like, I took, like, a break and I, like, had something to eat, but when I came back to, like, a whole bunch of messages on the dev server. Just like, you know, like, really kind, like, messages from everybody on the team. And it's one thing to feel when you're having a positive impact on your team, but to actually hear them, like, say it out loud, like in text, it really meant a lot to me. Yeah, I was actually crying because it was so sweet. Okay, I'm gonna stretch this out a little bit. Okay, oh, thank you for head pats. Ah. Okay, gonna move this up here. There we go. Cool. I want to select this color rectangle. Nope, this one. No! Oh, it won't scale. Now it will. Let's move this over here. Okay, I think this will work. Let's see. Getting all the water level music. Let's see. That should be fine. So we go up here, and then we just kind of like jump up here. That's just the timing of the animation. It looks like they're swimming like straight like down here. But it's just that they're a particle effect, so I can't really like adjust that. I mean, I could rotate the sprites, but I like the fish having like a bit more like frames in their animations. I don't know, I can change it later if necessary. I could move this up a little bit. Just so it's flush with the window. Let's see. Oopsie. There we go. That looks a little bit nicer. Another water song. Heck yeah. Alright, I'm gonna start at this last checkpoint here. I don't even think I need this checkpoint, because like the previous checkpoint's like literally right here. So I'll just remove this one. Keep it at checkpoint 6. Ba, 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 ba. Okay. Let's see how this feels. Whoops. Ow. That part feels nice now. Nice. Okay. I think that's a nicer way to cap it off. Yeah, girl finally making an appearance. Yeah, that is correct. Yeah. Okay. So it does feel a bit nicer than it did at the start of the stream, so I'm happy with that. Another effect I could actually try with the water tint is instead of multiply, I could do additive. And then just turn it down and just make it a bit brighter instead. I could do that. I could also do subtractive blending. Or instead, we just, like, we only remove, like the reds and yellows in the colors. So then we could get, like, we could go really dark, we could go... something like that. Yeah, if we just get rid of the reds, it won't really affect the tile set as much, because they don't really have red in them yet. Let me see how that feels compared to before. Da, 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 ba, 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 ba. Yeah, it's about the same. But I think it just makes it so that it's not as affected. Also, I don't know how to fix the problem where particle systems don't pause with the game. So that is something that I might need to get help with the other, from the other programmers. Anglerfish. I feel like anglerfish are overused at this point. So I'm hesitant to add an anglerfish type enemy. Because like Shovel Knight had one, Johann Parhelion had one. Yeah, a few other games have had an anglerfish too. But yeah, this feels pretty nice now. Let me just make a little bit more progress in the level just to double check. Okay. Okay. A dig. So with that out of the way, I will work on making like a heavy hitting type enemy for this level, probably off stream. I'm also working on the intro to this level, which it takes place from the beach, which is the previous level. This is where we meet Pecora and her submarine. Why is she outside the sub now? I need to set this to be behind the parent, I think. There we go. Okay, that works. So she kind of like invites Crony to join her in the deep sea dive, and then I've made it as far as where's my window? I've made it as far as like getting her to fire a missile at a wall and destroy it, and then she kind of like continues downwards. So, like, for this effect, what I did is I split the tile map into two separate tile maps. I have a second tile map specifically for the part that gets blown up. And then what happens is that it just disappears like that. And at the same time, I will play a particle emitter. That just kind of, like, makes a whole bunch of rock scatter everywhere. So I'm hoping that's enough to achieve the effect that I want, but we'll find out. Thank you for head pads. What's up? Yes, Pecora does love her explosives.
It's me, Pecora!
Why is that bunny upside down? I'll fix that after this test. I think it's because when I change the parenting, for some reason, if a sprite is facing left, the Godot will compensate by rotating it 180 degrees and then flipping it vertically instead of horizontally. That achieves the same effect visually, but it's not what I want. Okay, this is the part where I'm still working on. I don't know if I got the timing down correct. Okay. I did not. Okay, I need to make the torpedo faster so it hits the target. I kind of have to wing this stuff. Because it's not true, like, physics movements. It's just, like, the objects traveling along waypoints. So, a lot of the cutscene construction in this game is like trial and error, but I do have a button, like a debug button, that I can hold down during cutscenes to kind of like fast forward. So that has helped a lot. That's something that I neglected to add in my previous game projects that had cutscenes. So I'm very glad that we have one. I also noticed there was a seam with the ocean background. I don't know. Let me try hiding the tile map so I can, like, suss it out. Okay, bubbles need a bigger drawing distance. Let's do negative 1,000. And then 2,000. Where is the seam? I'm assuming it's right here. Oh yeah. I'm just gonna move it down a bit. That should be enough. So, based on what we saw, first of all, I need to fix the button. Yeah, you see, whenever I change the parenting of an object that has its scale set to x -1, for some reason, Godot changes that to y -1 and rotate it 180 degrees. I don't know why this occurs, or if there's any way to turn it off. But literally every time it's happened, I have not liked it. So, I don't know. Oh, 3DS, the fans got Street Pass working again on it? Can you trick it to do the opposite? I'm not sure, I don't think so. Let's see. I also noticed that the hatch was still open. I don't understand that part. Okay. Wait, I think I know. Yeah, I'll do this. And then I'll hide it with everything else. So, where's the cutscene? Oh, right. I forgot to turn on the music overlay. Thank you for pointing that out. Wow. Thank you for head pat. That's so nice. Okay, so the missile's too slow and it kind of like explodes too early. So let's do like 1.2 seconds. Maybe that'll be enough. Let's increase the speed of the sub because it's supposed to travel down here. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna do the funny fast forward. Just to get to the part where like the submarine actually enters the water to see how it feels now. Okay. I activated my treadmill, sorry. Okay, it is blowing up correctly now. But the seam in the background is still there. I have my treadmill mapped to the same button. Hold on a second. Maybe I can... I'll just change the button in-game to be a different... Cutscene. Currently it is set to F4. I'll set it to F3. Hopefully nothing important is mapped to that button. Yes, always, if you can, get like a portable treadmill and exercise while you work. I do, and I highly recommend it. Like, the time just flies by and you don't focus on, like, the treadmill walking. I don't get why the seam is there. Why is this? Oh, okay. I don't get it. Okay, so there also needs to be a bit more delay so we can actually see the submarine approaching. I wonder how long it actually takes it to get there based on its current position. If it takes too long, then I'll just have it teleport there, like just off screen. Okay, so there's this part. So I'm going to add a length parameter to the dictionary. That, like, all the cutscene events are handled through dictionaries. I just prefer it that way. Nice. Now let's try it again. Come on. Oh, okay. I did not set the button to be different for the rest of the cutscene for auto-advancing text, so... I'm gonna search for F4. Oops, F4. No? So there's key F3. Where's key F4? Okay, maybe it's in the dialogue box. It is. Okay. That should be everything we need. To actually make this work. Let's see. How do I get this? There we go. Okay. Okay, I hear the sub approaching, but it's just not getting there in time. And the missile does get there, like, before it explodes. So that is good now. But I think I want the missile to still be faster. Ah, okay. Oh, hello, Joker. Hope that yesterday didn't broke you badly. Oh, okay. You can just watch the VOD and see for yourself. I'm trying to erase the memory of that ordeal from my mind. Okay. I guess we can reduce the length here to compensate. Oh my gosh, yeah. Why did the tutorial have platforming? When literally no track in the game requires you to do platforming. Oh my gosh. Oh, you are half correct, Creeper. It took me a little over an hour. I would rather play the tutorial in Driver 1 again than to play the tutorial in Ring Racers again. Okay, I think I did everything other than moving the sub where it needs to go. Maybe what I could do is I could make it start moving at a pretty high speed. And then fire the missile and then have it slow down while still following the same path. Okay. Like, I have heard that the game actually, like, gets, like, fun once you are, like, playing with friends. It's just that the tutorial and the, like, the CPU AI and the GP mode kind of give like a weird first impression. Kaboom! Okay, I need to figure out a way to activate the particle effect at the same time. I could just attach it to an animation player. And then just have I'll call it emit. All it does is set emitting to on. I could also handle hiding this other tile map through that animation. So I'll do this. And then in the cutscene node. Oh, yeah, that's... there's no reason for that. Like, the fact that they lock multiplayer behind completing the first GP. Let's see. Where is the dictionary entry? The only unfortunate thing about handling cutscene events through dictionaries is that I have no way to label them. That would very much be a welcome addition, but it would require us to add like a tool script, which I don't want to inadvertently break something, so I'm kind of nervous about adding a tool script. Okay, where is it? There it is. Oh wait, I don't need to handle this through an animation player. What I could do instead. Oopsie. I will disable it entirely. Then I'll set emitting to on, and then it should emit. Violet, hi. Hope you're doing well. Bat, purple Batgirl musician VTuber gang. The sub is still taking forever to get there. Let me increase the speed further. Let's see how this works out. Okay. Okay. Okay, I can hear it catching up. I just need to make it zoom more. Okay, Carrot Missile also needs to let's set that to 0.9. Okay, let's do 12. And then we'll wait like 4 seconds, and hopefully that's enough. Yeah, I agree, Delta. Like, it is good that the dev team is listening and that they're like working on like making it a smoother experience. But the extent to which they will fix things is still uncertain. Oh, it's getting close. Yeah, that's so weird too, Waterblade. I feel like if my memory's correct, the same thing kind of happened with Sonic Robo Blast 2 when version 2.2 of that came out. Like, originally, it had a tutorial that was kind of, like, derided a bit. And then it also kind of, like, locked a whole bunch of things behind completing the game. But eventually they would come out with, like, patches and stuff, and codes to kind of, like, bypass that. Alright, I'm gonna take a sippy. I think past this point, maybe I could just speed up the sub a tiny bit. Okay, 2.5, 2.5. And then what I could do... Okay, where is our sub? Because we wanted to go here and then kind of like go straight down. So 1796 2424. $17.96 2424. You don't think 2.2 had stuff like that? It had secret stages and characters locked behind emblems. Oh, okay, I get ya. I must be misremembering. Yeah, I just think people are being like way too hard on the Kart Crew team. Because they are listening. There's no reason to like yell and like try to cause drama. Because that's not gonna change the outcome. The best we can do is just give constructive feedback. Okay, that's already set up. Never mind. And I think at this point, I could have like a fade out effect. Let's see, this cutscene fade, okay, there's a fast fade and then like a slow fade. Fade? Okay, I want the slow fade. Think. Okay, that works. Okay, cutscene. Fade 3. Nice. Something else I wanted to add is like a rumble effect. Not sure if that was working before. Like right here. I think it was. Okay, maybe it's just not noticeable. Okay, where is it? Here we go. Yeah, that's the vibe I get, Delta. Like, some people do only get, like, passionate about their criticisms because they actually like the game and want to see it succeed. Okay. Length. Let's turn that up to 1 second. Oops. And I think that's all we need, and then we can seg directly into Depths of Atlantis. Okay, we don't need a fade out, since we already have like a custom fade out. So after this we can just change scenes to level Atlantis, and it should work. Okay, I'm going to test this. Hopefully it's enough. We'll see. Okay. Almost. It's almost there. Ponder. I still think it takes too long to get there. So I'm gonna make it go even faster. Okay, let's do that, and then okay, let's do this. There you go, like this fast. Bump this speed up to like 15. Ah, Exvious, Envious. Thank you for head pats. Ah. And the missile also gets there a bit early, so I'm gonna adjust the timing on that too real quick. Okay, let's just decrease it by 0.1. And that should be enough. Oh, okay, okay. You're grinding in Honkai Star Rail while watching the stream? I've heard that Honkai is a bit more relaxed than Genshin Impact. Like, there aren't as many, like, timed exclusives, I would say. Wait. Okay, that's good enough, I guess. For now. But I'll tweak numbers later. Okay, I also accidentally undid the scene change. Oopsie. Atlantis. Bah. Hello, Loco. Hope you're doing well. Okay. So that's cool. I think maybe eventually I would want to have like multiple rock formations that are blown up by multiple missiles. But for now, one is enough. Okay. So that is fine. Now I want to set things up so that if the player has not been in Atlantis yet, that cutscene will play before they enter. So I think we can do that in a game setting script. This is for endings. I want beginnings. Where are those handled? Maybe the stage confirmation menu? There we go. I believe Atlantis is gear number 17. And I'm gonna rename the scene, since it's no longer the beach ending, but it's the Atlantis beginning. Cutscene Atlantis intro. Okay. So if I did it correctly, I should be able to boot up my one of my save files where Atlantis is not completed, and then it'll play. And then we should be all set to go with that. Oh, you're watching Rocket League? Nice. Huh. Okay, it's not playing. Did I get the gear ID wrong? Maybe. Yes, I did. I got the gear ID wrong. It should be ID 19. Menu. Stage select. Oopsie. Okay, now it should work. Haha. I'm a bat. Okay, perfect. So now it should be able to run its course. Yeah, periodic reminder that I am a bat. Yeah, like another reason I want a heavy hitter at Atlantis, like a big bulky enemy, is because Pecora does allude to the presence of scary creatures that might sink her sub. Nice. I also want to fade out the submarine like engine sound too at the end. Maybe I could also have the submarine like be at the spawn point just above the player, and then have it like kind of like go along a different path to kind of explain why it isn't present for most of the level. Lights. Okay, I wonder if there should be another coral reef in the underwater section in the middle of the stage. I just don't want to put one there and then the player would like to expect something to happen, only for nothing to happen. So for now I only have coral reefs to restore in this part right here and then in the ending.
My stones! We have a new record!
My stones! We have a new record! It also has been suggested to me that bubbles could emit from Crony's mouth, but I don't know if the time investment to get that working smoothly is worth it, because the position of her head changes drastically depending on her animation. And on top of that, most levels have like specific water surfaces, and I would need to detect when the bubbles leave the water and remove them if so. Okay. So I just don't think it's worth the time, unfortunately, to get that sort of thing working. I suppose if I wanted to cheese the mouth position, I could get the position of the Chrono Gear. Because that will eventually be updated to have its offsets, like, kind of match her head positions. That is true, Palladium. I believe Godot has the ability to apply filters to sound channels. So I could just take the SFX channel and make it so that if the player is underwater, it gets like a muffled, echoey effect. I just have to make sure that that effect is disabled when the game is paused. So that way the menu sounds do not, like, inherit the effect. I believe you can apply it to voices too. It all depends on how you have your sound channel set up. The way we have it set up in this game is that we just have two channels. We have one for sound effects and one for music. Awakened Redstone, thank you so much for the 300 biddies. I appreciate it. Ow. Nice. Oh, I need to move that shark laser because I don't want them going through the dash bubbles. That's twice in one stream. I've mentioned a problem of I like my animations but can't attach halo or bubbles to it. Yeah, it is a solvable problem, I agree. I think if, like, I've already got a good, like, solution, if a bit tedious, for the clock halo. So I'm sure I could just apply the same solution to, like, mouth bubbles. Oh, Waterblad. It's funny you mentioned that. They were actually inspired a bit by those dream blocks in Celeste. Yeah. Okay. Nice. That's, there's a lot of notes in this level. I should probably increase, the amount required for 100%. Ba, 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 ba. Da, 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 ba, 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 ba. Okay, and yeah, before you return to the hub, I would have another cutscene where you'd surface back on the beach, and then like Gura unknowingly would have followed you, and then she kind of like begrudgingly thanks you for restoring the coral reefs. Oh my gosh! So I'm gonna take a quick refreshing break. I will be back in a few minutes, and then we can. I'm thinking maybe we can get started on like doing setup for the Chloe race. I think that'll be fun. I have a pretty good idea of how I want to animate like her whale thing. Well, yeah. Oh, thank you for head pats. All right, I'll be back in a little bitty. Bye. Spacey Batotelli will return after the break. I'm back. And I'm back. Thank you for your patience. Yeah, I stepped outside for a few minutes and got some fresh air. And I gave Sammy and Paige some treats because they've been good puppos today. Oh, thank you for your combo. Yeah. Yeah, I touched grass a little bit. Okay, so let me go back to my drawing program. Okay, so I thought of a way I could break up Chloe's sprite for the race where you have to catch up with her. So let's increase the size of this, and then what we're gonna do is I'm basically gonna separate the upper part of her body. And I'm also gonna separate the tail of her orca mascot. And by separating those two things, I can make it so that the body and the lifesaver rotate, but like her head is always upright. And I think, okay. I think what I could do is just like bring this over, like, oh, nope, wrong layer. Okay, how am I gonna do this? Well, first I'll deal with this upper body part here. I'll move this part of her hand, like, on a different layer. Something like that. Well, and then I will just grab the tail, move that over here as well. Okay, so it looks weird and broken up right now, but hear me out. Okay, I need to save this as an image. I don't want that. Okay, let's save it like this. There we go. That's better. Okay. Back to Godot. We are gonna go to beach level. Tinkleberry official. Hello, hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining us on this game dev journey. Okay, so basically I'm gonna make a new thingy. Let's go with a character body. Give it a collision shape, just something basic for now. Da, 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 da. Okay. Chloe. Okay. So we will have the body, which is right here. I want it to be centered, so I'm gonna extend it over this way. Like the center of gravity. Okay, let's do that. So that will be body. And then attached to the body will be the tail. Okay, let's make it unique. And I always try to make sure that that my width and height are even numbers. That way it looks nice with the way that it does like the pixel scaling, like the perfect like portions for the pixel scaling. I spoke too soon about them being good beans today. Paige! No bark! Let's move this up here a little bit.
Why are you so bad?
Paige! No! So the idea is that... Okay, hold on a second. Yeah, the idea is that we have the tail lap back and forth as it's swimming through the water. Just to give it a nice little effect. And then similarly, we're going to do something similar with the top of Chloe's body. Okay. Top half of Chloe. Okay, so we want the pivot point to be, like, lower. Something like that, I guess. Okay, how is it originally set up? So it's kind of like that. Whoops. I want the doll back. Down here like this. Okay, I'm looking at like the original offset that I was going for. It's like that, I think. Okay, so the idea with the upper part of her body is that it will ignore the rotation of the orca itself. So, for example, if I were to rotate the orca like, I don't know, like 22 degrees. No, not body. We rotate it negative of that value to compensate. Yeah, so we get a nice, like, smooth, like, effect of her, like, riding the orca, like, regardless of its orientation. Thank you, Yomi. Yeah, I think this is gonna look really good in motion, and it's gonna save us a lot of animation work, like manual pixel art animation. So let me reset rotations for these. And then let's see, well, how big should her Higgs box be? Because, okay, I want to extend all the way to the bottom of the lifesaver. Because... Okay. Because in, like, I want her to bounce along the ground if she's not, like, actually swimming in the water. Okay. Let's do 32 by 32, maybe. 40. 44. Okay. That works for me. So, Chloe... Ryder... So that is set up, and then, okay. I'll just make a script. Very basic script for now. Maybe in the enemies folder and just call her Boss Chloe. Okay. I just want to, like, do something to test out how this animation is going to feel. So I'm imagining based on, like, the physical, like, Y speed, I guess. But we can simulate the effect with an animation player at first. There we go. Oh, gonna head off now, Haas? No problem. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Do I play other video games in my spare time? Of course I do. Oh wait, you're referring to Lilac. I don't know, I don't usually think about that kind of stuff. So feel free to improvise. Okay. Let's do 20. Negative 20. And again, this is just a test to see how it'll feel. Negative 20. Oh, Edge. Any games I've been playing on my free time that I would like to share? Not really that much now that I think about it. Most of the games I've been playing were for streams. Well, have been for streams, I should say. Okay. And now the body is something that should also rotate. Yeah, okay. Now I want to offset the tail a little bit. Opposite. What direction? Oh, that's cute. I could, if I wanted to actually keep this animation, I could set the speed to 0 and just base the offset on her current, like, momentum. Oh, I just noticed that you're back, Mike. Welcome back. Oh, you've been playing the Anton Blast Dynamite demo? Oh, sweet. I remember playing the very first demo of that as one of the first games that I actually, like, streamed.
What the dog doing?
Doggies are doing fine now. But yeah, for the time being, I will just... I'll just disable this animation player. So, okay, I need to actually save the scene. Always important to save your work. Okay, where's the bosses? Okay, there we go. Boss Chloe. I do need to draw an animation for her, like, flinching and also being, like, knocked off the orca once you actually, like, win. But I should just focus on getting, like, her movement down first. Frozen Fangs 1! Thank you for the follow, I appreciate it! Welcome, welcome! Yeah, animation player does save so much code. Oh my goodness. Now, there's a few ways that we could approach this boss fight. Because we start here and we're basically running around like a closed circuit. So we could have Chloe ride around on a predetermined path. Like one that's just like hard-coded. Like maybe she could just kind of swim along the bottom and then use the boost rings to get up this way. And then she just kind of like bounces along the ground up here. And then once she gets to this part, she will maybe pick like a random direction. And then just kind of like slide down without bouncing. And then she'll like slide down here onto the water again. Maybe swim in this part. Love my avatar so much. What you making? Oh, I'm working on our hololive fan game that we've been working on for about half a year or so. It's called Chrono Gear Warden of Time. So, hard coding might be the easiest. But it like, of course, if we make any changes to the level design later on, we'll also have to change like the hard-coded path that she takes, which could be a bit troublesome. On the other hand, if we don't make her movement hard-coded and just make her actually react to the terrain, that will be a more dynamic experience, but at the same time, it will also add the potential for her to get like caught up on terrain if we don't do it correctly. So this is going to be a tricky challenge, and it's one that I've been putting off for a while because of how like lost I am in how to actually like pull this off. But we're just gonna try something. Okay, maybe checking in with the other programmers could be a good idea? Yeah, that could be a good idea. If we can't think of something ourselves. Okay, I want this actually to be, I could actually like repurpose this specifically to be a swimming animation underwater so we don't have to really worry about coding the offsets. So I'll change this to swim. And in addition to changing the body rotation, I will also change the position a little bit to make it feel more like the orca is swimming underwater. So let's start with 4 and -4. Can you use invisible objects in the map as control nodes that the game can read and build paths by? Oh, Ayatin, that's a good idea. we could use a waypoint system, which is actually what a lot of racing game AI will use. Like, especially like the early ones, like Super Mario Kart, for example. They just put waypoints along the track, and the racers just like follow them. Thank you for that suggestion. Oh wait, no, I did X position, but I want to change Y position. Okay. Let's try going the opposite way, or maybe changing the offset a little bit. Okay, it is backwards. There we go. That's what I wanted. Nice. So let's exaggerate it a bit more. Oh, it looks so nice. Let's move it over, move it over. And let's go like this. Nice. Me gusta. That's gonna feel super nice. I can already tell. Okay. And the cool thing about the waypoint system that you suggested is it's something that I've already done a few times in this game. One such example is if you remember the snake ladders in Sands of Time. Those follow a waypoint system. There are also some enemy varieties that also follow waypoints. What's the program I'm using? I'm using Godot, specifically version 4.2. Yeah, we could start with the swimming animation. And then just go from there. And I think what I'll do is... Okay, I'm picturing it now. We'll have an array of nodes that are a child of the boss node. So okay, where's Chloe? So she'll start right here. I do want her to appear behind Crony, so that way the player can still see themselves. So we just have to make sure that the path that Chloe follows is not overlapping any terrain. Let me reset this real quick. I'll set the index to -1. Okay, so player starts here. While Crony's teleporting in, Chloe will actually like move like along this terrain. So what I'll do is I will add Chloe Rider. Okay. I'll name this child node Path. Gonna build this path, making lots of waypoints for her to follow. We'll make a bunch of waypoints like this. Gonna put them along the path that she follows. Just gonna copy this waypoint and put even more down. Now when I set up the waypoints, each waypoint will have a specific type that determines her movement and an animation. So this waypoint will make her bounce all the way in the air, and this waypoint will make her make a splash. And then she'll just go down here. But yes, as I was describing in song, what's gonna happen is, like in the code, I will grab an array of child nodes of this path node. And it's all these child nodes. And in addition to creating an array of these path nodes, I'll also have an array of node types of like waypoint types. And the type will determine Chloe's behavior from point A to point B. So I'll have like the standard behavior be where she simply just moves in a straight line. But then I could also have like a jumping type, where when she hits the start of the jumping node, she will jump in the air and be affected by gravity until she hits the next node. And I'll also have a splash type node where it'll be at the surface of the water and it'll make her spawn a splash object. Do the waypoints use curved paths or are they all linear? They're gonna be linear, because I'm not sure how to interpolate in like a smooth way. But it'll be fine. I mean, what I could do is I could make her not necessarily strictly follow the path, but give her her own, like, inertia, like, velocity, and then just, like, have her smoothly, like, rotate towards the next waypoint. That's what racing games do. So we'll make her go up here, and then up here. And then maybe what she could do is, okay, we'll make her splash out of the water. And then we'll have the boost rings react to her overlapping them. So along the path up there, okay, we'll go up here. This will be a jumping node that makes her jump up like this way. I'll place these like right on ground level too, just for the sake of consistency. Kamala 30. I'm doing good, thank you. Having a nice relaxing game dev session. Okay, so we'll make her hop across the water right here. Maybe she could kind of like... Okay, yeah, she'll just like swim along this path. And jump up this way. Okay, where are we? We're up here. She could jump up here. And then it will go all the way up these things. You like the stream in my channel? With the stream that's going on right now? Oh, thank you. Okay, I guess she could like land right here, I guess. And move right here. And these will all be jumping jumping waypoints. So she'll be hopping along the ground all the way up here. And then she'll jump like right here. And then jump right here. I have no idea how to like zoom out to be able to test all this. Like in a way where I don't like have to like worry about like actually like keeping up with her. Well, I guess we'll just take it one step at a time. And then she'll maybe, let's see. Maybe she can jump down here. Okay, jump down here. Go up here. Can I not attach the player's movement to the competitor's movement? Maybe with a 1 second delay. Well, I could do that if I need to figure out a way to follow her behavior. Something else I could do is I could add a debug boolean to Chloe, and then when it's ticked on, the camera will automatically lock onto her. And that'd be nice just for testing purposes. Okay, make her bounce up here. Overlap this, and then kind of like jump like right here. And make her jump like right here, I guess. More. And then let's see. Make her land right here and then maybe go this way. Makes sense for her to want to go take the short path. This is one of my feel-good songs. Just brings back fond childhood memories. Okay, then we'll go down here. She'll skim the water a little bit and then leap out and then go back to her starting point. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Ba ba da. Da 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 da. Okay, I think that's enough waypoints. So I will save this. And just like I was describing, let's just start with a blank slate. So we'll export an array of types. Export var move type. Okay, now let's do movement. Movement. Make it an array of integers. Can I do labeled integers in an array? I know I can do it with, I know I can export enums with, individual integers. But I don't know if that's possible with an array, is the thing. I could give it a try. Annotation requires a variable of type integer or string. Oh, okay. Dang it. I'll just make a note of which type is which. Okay, so movement should match the number of nodes. In addition to that, I will add another array of float values. Array var, I'll do like movement value. So basically what movement value does is it will determine, depending on the node type, the magnitude of the effect, I guess. So if it's a jump type node, then the value will determine how high she jumps. Okay. So let's go back to beach. And okay, so she has 53. They're all... I'll make... Okay, I'm gonna write some notes in here. Movement type. Zero equals straight movement. 1 equals jumping movement. 2 equals spawn water splash. And I think that's all we need, maybe? And then, like, what the movement value will do is movement value determines speed for 0, jump height for 1. Okay. Alright, that should be cool. So now... okay, well, here's another... Okay. So in the ready function, what we'll do is if get node or null path. What this does, get node or null, is like what this whole condition does is it will grab the path node, and only if it exists will we run the code inside the if statement. So that way we don't get any crashes. So, okay, if the path node exists, then var p equals path.getChildren. Oh yes, we want to have a variable for move points. And we'll make them node 2Ds. So for I in p.size, move points.append. pi, I think. So we now want another variable for the current move point. No, let's just make it for the target. Okay, target move point. And it's an integer. Okay, now let's add another export var for like let's call it enter range. And this will be the radius surrounding the point where it's considered to be like touched, and then it'll go to the next waypoint. So that way her movement does not need to be like super precise at the exact like coordinate of the point in order for it to register as her having reached her destination. So I'll set the leniency to like 20. I also hesitate to make her collide with terrain, because she might get stuck that way, but I don't know, we'll see. I'll just keep it how it is for now, and if she struggles, then that's fine. So, function, okay, we need physics process. Move and slide. Delta. What? Okay. Oh, I see. That just makes it so that her velocity actually gets applied. So now on the process method is where the fun begins. So here, what we want to do is if global position .x is lower than move points target move point that global position .x. Better set the target point to 1 as well. Yeah, Possessed Ruby, hi. Yeah, I'm doing coding right now. We are coding like a. It's kind of a boss fight, but like it's a boss fight in the sense that you're racing the boss rather than fighting them. So I'm setting up like a waypoint system for the boss to follow so that they can navigate the course without having like true physics, like the player. So hopefully it'll be enough. Yeah, kind of like Crash Nitro Kart. Okay, so if that's the case, what we want to do is we want to gradually change our velocity to the movement value of the current waypoint. At least I think so. I guess I could just have a universal like movement speed. Because it's something that we want to decrease gradually as the race goes on, so that players who are struggling to keep up won't spend too much longer than players who can actually keep up. Like my goal is for if you're good at keeping up with her, the boss fight can be over in like 30 seconds, 40 seconds. But if you're struggling, I would want to take like no more than like 5 minutes. And like I could make her slow down. Something else I could do is I could also make it so the player can lay traps along the course. And that will like kind of like stun her and give players a chance to catch up. Possessed Ruby, thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. Yay! You'll need to consider when she's moving from right to left on the top path. Yes, that's true. Export var. Move speed. Float equals. Let's do 200 first. Oh, Hack is my favorite Undertale song. Okay. Velocity x equals move toward. Nice. Move speed. Okay, move speed. Let me add a new var for acceleration. Move excel. And let's make it 400, which will make her take a half second to get up to full speed. Argo, thank you for care combo. Alright, I'll take Sippy and Stretchy and Breathy. Oh, good stuff. Big stretch. Moments like this where I'm proud of my massive wings. Oh my goodness. like for those who are unfamiliar, I can switch between having, you know, like human arms and then the wingling arms. I can even wrap them around my body. Yeah. And I can hang upside down. Awesome. Oh my gosh, that's a good stretch. Okay. So now let's do move XL times delta. Oh, let's inherit from base object. Since that has a variable for timescale. Timescale would potentially like be very broken against her. To the extent that I wonder if there's any way we can encourage players who don't normally use stasis to use it for this particular encounter. Something else maybe that might be able to help is she could be slower up until the player is within like 100 pixels of her, and then she gets like a speed boost then. That might be fun. Okay, move XL times delta times timescale. Wait, what? Oh, I see. So, physics body equals... How did I do it for other enemies? Okay, like this. Whew, okay. I think physics process is already handled. So let's change this to state default. Thank you. Okay, so this needs to be physics body velocity. Because we are inheriting from base object, and base object has a physics body property that determines what the physics body is. Okay, this is Chloe. Let's give her 50 health. Okay, that's good, that's good. And let's give her a special resistance of 0.3. Okay. So we've got this set for this, where she'll gradually move to the right if she's to the left of the target point. We want to do the same thing for the opposite side. So if it's greater, then global position dot x negative move speed, and then I'm going to do the same thing for vertical velocity. I'm not going to worry about like the jump type nodes, like the jump behavior just yet. I'm just going to make her like move smoothly from one point to the other. Okay. So that should be cool. So now what we'll do is we'll add a check for her to be in range for the next waypoint. So if global position greater than move points global position x minus enter range. And okay, we do the same thing for the opposite side. This is a little bit messy, but that's okay. It will do what we want it to do, and that's what matters. Oops. And... okay, the other two are going to be Y position. Oh, apps! There is! Thank you! So, global position. Dot distance 2. Move points target move point. Dot global position is lower than or equal to enter range. Heck yeah! Thank you. Thank you for that. So much easier to type. So, with that in mind, all we do is we increment the target move point by 1. And then if the target move point is greater than the total number of points, dot size, we'll set it back to 0, since at that point we have looped around the course. How do I have this set up in the beach level? Is she before or after the first waypoint? She's before. So what I will do is I will set the default node. Actually, I'll add an export var just in case. Var start point integer and starts at 0. Target move point. Target move point equals the start point. Now, theoretically, this is all the code that we need for her to follow the waypoints. And obviously, like, gravity and all that won't like be in effect on anything. But this should be enough for the basic movement. One other thing that I want to do before I go ahead and do that is I want to do a check for how, like, for whether she's moving left or right, and then change the direction of her sprite accordingly. So if physics body velocity.x is greater than 0, well, actually, wait. In the check here, this is where I'll change her direction. So what we want to do is, okay, body.scale.x equals 1. There we go. Since these two bits of code are analogous to her holding left or holding right, so it makes sense for the scale to be adjusted in here. And her animation player is, yes, it's currently set to play that. Okay, then I'll populate this list as well. Move types, move values. Those don't do anything just yet. Okay, so here goes nothing. Hopefully I remembered to set the checkpoint to this part of the level. Oh, I did. Okay, she ascends to the heavens. Okay. I'm curious if she just actually is just infinitely going upwards, or if she's actually going to a specific waypoint. Exactly, Alfie. So I'll do a lap around the course to see where she is. Okay, she's up there. So she is colliding with terrain. I just don't know where she's supposed to, where she's trying to go. Well, yeah, this is the, this is what the course looks like, if you're curious. Also, during this particular mission, the music will be overridden with the Hollow X boss music. But at least we know that physics are working. Okay, where's the tidal wave? Oh, there it is. The zoomies. Okay. Alright, so what is the dealio? First of all, what's our target move point? I mean, it should be going to... Oh, you see the problem? Oh. I am moving towards the X of velocity. Okay, so this is the current velocity. It should be moving to the point instead. Like, I'm trying to... Because I'm trying to adjust the velocity. That's what I'm trying to adjust. So velocity X, it moves toward this. Move speed. Okay. Physics body. Global. I mean, it should be fine, right? So why is she ascending? Why does it need to be constantly moving towards the velocity? Well, like the way I've got it set up right now is I'm not worrying about gravity just yet. I just want her to move towards this point. I wonder what the array looks like of that is populated, like right here. The array of move points. So I'm going to run the level again, and I'm gonna pause like immediately after, just to see what that looks like. Okay, so I'm going to go back in Godot, because we see now that there's a remote tab back here, and that allows us to examine what exactly is going on with her AI. Okay, so what we got is the target move point is still 0, but the array of move points is correctly populated, so that's fine. And she should be going towards the first point, but is somehow not. At least we know that it's not like it's consistently staying like that. Okay, yeah, it's still there. Target point is still 0. Well, the way it's coded, I was hoping that, like, when she goes above the point, that she'll just, like, go back down. Because the way I have it here is when the Y point is lower than the target move point, it'll start moving the y velocity into the positive direction. I mean, I could... I could base the velocity off a specific angle and then rotate the angle towards the point. Did I flip my y positive negative? I did not. Because I'm trying to go, like deliberately into the negative, like, for if she's, like, lower. I could, I could make movement constant, like the velocity constant, but then just have, like, the angle be a value, maybe. Var move angle, float. So then what changes is that, the physics body velocity equals vector 2.0 angle to point. Okay. Angle to point. Move angle. Degrees to radians. Move angle. Okay, wait. I think I got this. Equals cosine times move speed. EJBX, hi! Hope you're doing well. I'm doing math stuff. Now this should theoretically work. The only problem is that, like, depending on how smooth the rotation is, she can get hung up on terrain. So now what we'll do instead, I'm just gonna comment this out for now. If physics body dot velocity x greater than 0, and we'll do the opposite for facing left. Okay. I'll take step B. So now we'll set the move angle to be global position dot angle to point. Move points target point dot global position. Nice. And then we're gonna convert this from radians to degrees. Okay. Let's see how this goes instead. If she gets hung up on terrain, but it otherwise works, then I will just disable terrain collision for now. Huh? It's working a little better. Now, did the waypoint actually change, or is she still just ascending? Just, like, slightly less than before. I'm gonna check the remote again. So, move angle for some reason is that. The target move point did not change. So, I don't know why this is only happening once. Do I need to... Maybe it's a problem with the state machine. So, let me copy the process method over. Pledge! Oh, Clem Dog, I've been doing sippies and stretchies. Yeah, they see a golden retriever walking by.
What the dog doing?
I don't know why, it's golden retrievers specifically that make them go absolutely bonkers. They go bonkers with other types of dogs, but like the golden retrievers get the loudest barks. Okay, so that process is fine. I think. Reach. Almost. I'm so close. I'm so close. Okay. She's not supposed to be on layer 1. Let me check these. Huh? Oh, okay, it's the neighbors. It's the neighbors. Okay, what do I have the layer set to on this enemy? Okay, 2, 8, 1. Okay, so 2, 8, and 1. Okay. What is... Yeah, I thought it was because maybe the state wasn't being properly processed, but I guess that's not the case. Because this should be updating right here, this move angle. But it's staying the same, which made me believe that maybe the call to this state is only happening once rather than every frame. Let me check this again. No, it should work. Should work. But it doesn't. We'll try it one more time. There can only be 2. See you later. Have a little fun streaming. Thank you, DJBX. Okay, I'm gonna check the remote again. Also, just so I can keep my playlist going, I will go ahead and just like turn off in-game music. Up. Okay, so this is... It's stuck at 8.75 for the target angle. And I don't know why that is not updating anymore. You know why, apps? Apps. Thank you for that. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, I know how to fix this. So I will change move points from a no 3D array to a vector 2 array. And instead of grabbing the entire movement node, I'll just grab its position at the start of the level. So... PI... Okay, path to children. PI dot global position. Okay. Yeah, like a good old carrot on a stick situation. So I don't need to do this anymore. And we can actually go back to the old, like, non-angle based behavior. Now that that's been sorted. Oh my gosh, Apps, thank you so much. This is why I like working in teams. Because sometimes all it takes is another set of eyeballs who hasn't been staring at it for hours. So these need to be changed since they are now vector 2s. Oh, I see. Y, X, X. Okay. Ba 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 ba. So it should follow now. Haha! Excellent. Okay. Rob Villain! Hi! Hope you're doing well! Welcome, welcome! Thank you so much for the follow, I appreciate it! Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna change this. I'm gonna add a root node because I noticed that the rotation was not consistent between directions. Also, our method for checking the distance to the next waypoint did not work. I think that's because we can't go through the ground, so the distance is just too small. So the body is right there. I'm gonna, okay, change this to root. Okay. I'm gonna take a break from pixel art edge. No problem. Yeah, I really like what you're doing with the tile set so far. From what you've shown, like, last night, I think. Okay, so I'm gonna change this from body to root. And then I just think we need to buff the distance to range. We'll do 40 and see if that works. You should upload a little preview of how it's looking so far? Yeah, go ahead. I always like seeing works in progress. Okay. Alright, now it's working. Also, there's no audio at all. I wanted audio, just not music volume right now. Okay. Okay. Oh, she's getting carried along by the tidal wave, too. And she's just fast enough that we can kind of get a gauge of how she'll behave. Whoa! I wasn't expecting her to react to the bumpers. That's so cool. But she's kind of struggling to actually reach this waypoint, so I'm going to increase the range once again. V the Reaper! Thank you so much! I always like to receive compliments on my Art Mama's work, so thank you very much. The rigging on my model was also done by the legendary KVX Art, also known as Kevin. He's been doing a lot of work for VShojo recently. I commissioned him for this like a little over a year ago, like before he got brought in for VShojo models. Thank you so much for the follow, I appreciate it. But yeah, Kevin has very much moved up in the world, which will probably make it like extremely difficult for me to commission like outfits in the future, but I do want to someday. I just have to be patient. So let's increase the enter range further from 40 to 80. I was not expecting her to just like automatically react to bumpers and stuff like that. That's so cool. I like when you're working on a game and like certain interactions just like happen automatically without you expecting it. That's the advantage of like having like a base class that all like enemies inherit from. So the AI files points on the map exactly to where they are. That is correct. And then there's like a when she gets within a certain range of the next waypoint. Okay, so the problem here is that she was in range for this one to activate, but she slid back down here. I think maybe what I'm gonna do is just make her not, like, collide with terrain. She can still collide with like bumpers and stuff. Yeah, emergent behavior. That's the word for it. I couldn't quite remember. Oh, thank you, Redstone. Ta-da! Yeah, we've made so much progress the past 6 months. Like, this is literally the last mission in World of Nature before, like, the end boss. Oh crap, my controller disconnected. Ah! Okay. This is the last nature mission, but, like, nature has, like, 5 or 6 missions. Then we have 5 or 6 missions in space, and then in time. And then after this, all that's left is Civ Chaos in the endgame. Boing! Boing! Okay. Oh, that's fun. It just breathes a bit more life into the boss because of how she can interact with the gimmicks. So I need to... I want to see if I can get her to interact with the boost rings, too. Maybe... I kind of like how she flies. Maybe I could give the Orca, like, rocket boosters to justify that. Oh, she's getting hit by the crabs. Wow. Ow. Where'd you go? There you are. I do want to see if I can make her collide with terrain, though, honestly. As long as we can avoid her getting hung up on it. Yeah. Nice. Okay. I want to make her faster. So... Wait. I don't want to make her faster. I want to specifically make her faster when the player is in range. So I will add an area 2D. Sensor. Speed up. And we're only going to check for the presence of the player, which is on layer 9. I'm genuinely surprised, like the math issue aside, I'm genuinely surprised how simple this has been. That speaks to the power of really, like, brainstorming first about, like, a good way to tackle the problem that you're trying to face. I mean, sometimes it pays off to just, like, dive in and see what sticks. But other times, like, it really helps to really brainstorm with your team about potential solutions. And then I'm just pleasantly surprised. Like, I feel like I can see the light at the end of the tunnel with this mission now. So, when specifically the player is within 120 pixels of Chloe, I'll run a check for that. Actually, let's do signals. Body entered. Body exited. If our player in range bool starts false, yeah, she could theoretically get hit by crabs. That's the cool thing about that too, is that if I can figure out like a good like flinch state for her, we could. give the player like the potential to actually like lay down traps for her to fall into, which will give the player a chance to catch up. Something else I want to do is I want to add like a special marker on the HUD that points the player in the direction where she is. So that way they know where specifically they're supposed to go in order to catch up with her. Okay, sensor speed up, body entered, okay. Player in range equals true. And here, player in range equals false. So we'll make a new variable. Target speed equals move speed. And then if player is in range, she will pick up the pace. Target speed times equals, let's do like 1.5. Well, actually, wait, no, I got an idea. I'll make the var speed multiplier. So that way acceleration increases at the same time. So move speed times speed multiplier. Okay, cool. So now when we approach, then she will get the zoomies. But she slows down otherwise to give players a better chance to actually like catch up with her. Nice. Okay. I also kind of want to change the speed of her swimming animation, based on how fast she's swimming. Ow. Nice. Ow. Awesome. Something else that might help with the player figuring out where she is I could add like a satchel or a backpack that has the golden gear poking out and then play the golden gear sound. But for now, I will just add the golden gear, like right behind her hood. Well, actually, no, I want to do the animation speed first. Okay, so that can be in process method. So, animation player, dot speed scale, equals, Okay, minimum. Let's make this, okay, vector2.0.distance to physics body dot velocity. Divided by move speed. Okay, so that grabs to divide like move speed. Okay. Okay, I think this will work. And then we multiply by the current time scale. Yeah. So, like, her movement, like, her animation will slow down a little bit when she's, like, changing direction or whatever. Okay. I need to make her hitbox next. Bumpers. Nice. Something else that I think might be interesting is having her turn around and go the course backwards if the player is ahead of her. So that way the player, if the player decides to like backtrack in order to catch her from the other side, she'll be smart enough to turn around. In that case, I just have to make sure that it's even possible to navigate the course backwards. Oh my gosh. It's just fun following her around now, which is a good sign. It makes me think that this kind of boss fight will be a welcome, like, change of pace. Where'd you go? Yeah, this is why I want to add a map marker. What inspired the Blink Dash, and when was it created? It was created a few months after we started Freedom Planet 2. And it was kind of based on Fox's Side B, like a little bit. Cool, okay. So now I want to add her hitbox. I'll just grab the code, like the setup from another enemy. So sensor hitbox. And I'm thinking maybe I could have other animations for her, for like if you wind up on the other side of her and she has to turn around, she could have like a shocked expression, and then like then she'd just like turn around after that. And then also like a flinching animation. Okay, so So sensor hitbox. Okay, that's good. Do this. And I kind of want to separate like the whole body of Chloe, like the bottom part as well. That way we can just make her flash and not the orca. So I'll go ahead and do that. How to... There we go. So I'll just move the body over here. Okay. Chloe, lower body. Make unique. Oh right, I have to copy the flipper over too. Okay, let's do this. Move it behind here. Semi-solid platform. Semi-solid platform. Semi-solid platform. Semi-solid platform. Semi-solid platform. Semi-solid platform. Oh! The platform. Semi-solid platform. Semi-solid platform. Semi-solid platform. Oh, Edge Drive. For a productive stream, everybody. Thank you. Okay, so now we are going to add the flipper. Flipper. Da-da. Da-da. Thank you for care combo, Argo. Okay, hold on. That. Okay, I'll take Sippy. Good stuff. Nice. Da 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 ba 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 da ba ba ba. Oh, such a hype song. T-Lopes delivers every time. There's not a single dish that man has cooked that I have not enthusiastically consumed. Okay, how do I have this set up? Okay. So, down 1 pixel, I think. Okay. I think that's how I had it. Okay, let's see, make sure it still looks good. Nice. So by doing this, I can set specifically only Chloe to flash when struck. Shader material. Fruit, body. Okay. Nice. So this is all we need, I think. And I want damage to be handled a little bit differently for Chloe. Where, like, just hitting her once depletes, like, a set amount. And then she gets a lot of hit stun, like, a lot of hit invincibility afterwards. Because otherwise, if you get lucky, you can just body her in the first 10 seconds. So she'll have, like, a second of, like, a couple seconds of hit stun, and then also, like, gain, like, a big burst of speed from getting knocked forward. Nice. Ow. crabs. Oh, thank you, Anarchist. Okay. The bumpers here are so silly. I might need to reposition the waypoints. Nice. Yeah, so I'm thinking that... Yeah, I still kind of want to experiment with adding jump waypoints and then having her be affected by gravity while on them. And then I really want to see if I can make her like obey terrain collision without getting stuck. And then also turn around if the player like finds a way to like maybe backtrack and then get the jump on her that way. Although that strategy would end up taking a lot of time anyway, so maybe it's fine. Oh, Aaron's schizophrenic, thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. Wow, hope you're doing well. And I think maybe the default acceleration could be a bit tighter. Something like that, maybe. And yeah, when... Okay, let's see. I'm gonna do this in terms of making her actually like flinch from damage. So maybe... Okay, I'm trying to think. Okay, I could check and see if her iframes are greater than 0, and then do it that way. No, I actually want to intercept, like, the on-hit script, function. Is that in base object? It is. Okay, so it's right here. So if this is true... Okay, yeah, I'll copy over the on-hit function. Just make it run the same code, but have an additional check just to see if the hit actually took place. Super BDIF HV. If iframes lower than or equal to 0, we could have her go into a unique flinch state. Maybe. Well, I kind of want to make her still follow the waypoints, though. So I think I'll add, like, a... Okay. Bull flinching. Okay. Bar flinching bull equals false. Flinching equals true. Flinching. Then iframes. We'll do like a second and a half. Then we'll make her damageable. It does work. But the flash only like occurs for that specific amount of time. So I think I need to. Okay, what? Is there a variable for flash? Okay, there is. So well, I'll make flash 1.52. I think that should be enough. Because we want her sprite to be blinking during the whole time that she's invincible afterwards. Yeah, that kind of works. Yeah, hopefully, I don't think... I'm not sure if anything the player can do could affect whether or not she'd get stuck. It'll be interesting to see if that's going to be the case. It's not actually a tried and true race. Like, Chloe's just, like, trying to stall, essentially. So the only way that you can actually win this boss fight is by knocking Chloe out, and then you get the golden gear that she just stole from you. Like, there's gonna be an intro cutscene where, like, after we leave Atlantis and go back to the beach, Coney will get another gear from Gura, and while she's doing the victory, like, animation, after collecting that gear, Chloe, like, jumps in and swipes it. Nice. Okay, yeah, I want to do the markers too. But I think I can do that and a few other things off stream. But to cap things off, I feel like playing the beach level again. Because it's really fun. So what I'll do is I'll turn the checkpoint off. Oh, yes, I also need to set, like, an activation space for this. Visible on-screen enabler. This makes it so that when she's off-screen, she's just not, like, doing anything. Although, I don't know if that's a good idea, actually. I'll just make it so that she doesn't spawn if you're in the first mission. So, since she exists in this map already, maybe what I could do... Oh, okay, I got an idea. So, basically... It could be that she doesn't actually, like her AI doesn't actually activate until the player's X position is greater than hers. Okay, I'll try that. Function state ready. Delta. If game settings .get HUD .target player global position .x is greater than global position .x, then state equals the default state. That should be good to go. Oh, thank you for care combo. Okay, I'll take a sippy and stretchy real quick. Oh, that was my last drop of water. Quite appropriate, like, it was perfectly timed to wrapping things up for today. Okay. Good stretchy going. So now I'm going to go back to mission 1 in the beach. Okay, where's... Oh, okay, here it is. Ah! Okay. Oopsie. I accidentally dragged off my screen. What the fuck? A Freedom Planet 2 randomizer? Oh my goodness. That sounds awesome. Yeah, this level has a very big focus on like gimmicks that carry your own momentum forward. So you can really build up a lot of speed if you know how to chain the gimmicks together. Ow. Nice. Riding the waves. For those who are new, that wave effect, I actually shared it on Twitter, and it's my most engaged with Twitter posts in, like, ever on any of my accounts. It, like, really popped off. It got, like, over 250,000 views, which is absolutely insane. Yeah, it made waves. And I posted it on Reddit, and I went from 180 karma before the post to like 680 overnight. It's like, oh my goodness. Yay! Yeah, you can really schmoove in this level. I'd say for someone who's just casually strolling, it'll take like, I don't know, like 3.5, 4 minutes. But you can really push it. Love the beach. Yeah. Okay. So I think I will call it today. But I'm very happy with the progress that we made today. We polished up Atlantis. We finished the intro cutscene to Atlantis, and then I also finally got off the ground with the Chloe race. So the foundation has been laid, and I should have what I need to finish it, hopefully in a few days. And then it's just the world boss at the end, and then that's nature. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you. So let's see if there's somebody we can raid. Let's see. Cece's playing Spyro 2. Awesome. What else is streaming? Yeah, let's raid Cece. Yeah, like this, the Reignited trilogy is so pretty. And I love that the gameplay is like essentially the same. It just makes the game like absolutely beautiful. And I like how you have the option to play with the original soundtrack too, which I prefer, honestly. But the remixes are fine too. You have a suggestion, Health Sword? Never mind. Okay, Yeah, I'll bank it for next time. Okay, so let me see if I spell this correctly. So, grade CC Otter VT, I think. Whoops, CCC Otter. Okay, there we go. So, without further ado, I shall bid you all adieu. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you next week. I want to play more Doom, because I had a lot of fun with that back on Tuesday. So we'll play Doom 2, and then I will... I could play the Ratchet and Clank, because I kind of sidestepped that in favor of Ring Racers. Either that or like another game, we'll see. And then I'll have my usual dev stream on Friday next week too. But I'll have a schedule set up by Monday. But yes, take care of yourselves. Thank you all, and I'll see you over on Cece's channel. That's a wrap. Bye.